defendants, lawyers, and a judge, all the elements of a traditional court. Instead, this is the latest attempt to prosecute the men who say they planned the September 11th attacks.
All three branches of our government have determined that al-Qaeda and associated forces are in an armed conflict against the United States, and that authorizes the use of these commissions.
In 2002, the U.S. sent nearly 300 al-Qaeda suspects captured in Afghanistan to a makeshift detention center at the Guantanamo Bay naval base. Many were tortured for information. And instead of sending them to U.S. federal courts, which does not allow information gained because of torture, the Bush administration established military commissions to put the suspects on trial. The commission's format has been changed 3 times. President Barack Obama signed off on the last version in 2009. But it wasn't until April 2012 that the defendants in the September 11th case were charged. They were arraigned a month later. General Martins passed up a promotion to try this case. He tells Al Jazeera he worries about too much time passing in order to win justice for the victims and their families. Martins believes the commissions do meet constitutional standards.
I'm confident that a public trial, also required by the Military Commissions Act, an open trial with a sharply adversarial process, that will yield an outcome that is not only fair, but that is ultimately, through the test of time and reviewing of the record on appeal and otherwise, perceived to be fair.
But defense lawyers are adamant there can be no justice because there are fundamental problems with the commission's rules.
I can't imagine being on trial for my life, having evidence discussed about the case against me, and not being able to be present while that's happening.
With the defense raising so many objections to the conduct of the process, it's likely to be years before there's a verdict in the September 11th case. Rosiland, Al Jazeera, Guantanamo Bay, Cuba.